Uh, Good morning, guys. So, this is the first day of the month, which is Wednesday, 1st July. Okay, and last month was fun. So, as promised, we can start with wow, the all the month. You see what I was telling you? The new month might start aggressive. See what happened. Um, See what price did. Like I was telling you, that the new month might start aggressive. Because why? It's a new month, so you expect that next daily candle to give you this aggression just for a while. But let's see how the monthly goes. Okay. So this month we have started um will consist of 31 days. And how many weeks are we having on this one? We have uh can I just say four? Though this one is a mixture of last month and this month, but starts in between. So this is the one I call as bonus month, bonus week, where starts in between the other dates in between. So we have 4 good weeks starting on the 6th up to the 31st. First weekend is on the 10th. Second week starts on the 13th, ends on the 17th. Um, the other week starts on the 20th, ends on the 24th. The other week starts on the 27th, ends on the 31st. Right? Mhm. Uh, so in this case, mm, what happens here? Um, so we have a nice shot for this month three. Uh, in July we have a very solid 4 months. So August. So it is a very great start. It is a very great start, and let's see how price respects. Okay. So now starting with AUD card, we can see that price. What the hell that price is already trying to sell. Like I told you, this weekly you sell all the way up to here. That one is guaranteed. Okay. And let's have to find a way to enter these sales, right? Yeah. Uh, so the daily had its close and it didn't break above. Mm, right now we're having this push. Okay. So it still stands. I still want price to come back here and give me something meaningful on the forward time frame. And then I can catch a sell. If you look at the forward time frame, price is still bullish. I see. So what does this mean when you see something like this? I expect price to still buy up here, okay, and take out this level here. So that's for the meantime. Okay, this is what I expect price to come back here. Okay. So sometimes what happens in this case is you will see price within a push in this way, then price breaks above in that way, you see? Yeah, but the only goal, that's why I've just drawn one line, is to make everything clean, just to show you, oh, I need price to come and break above this level here. Okay? Yeah. Because once price breaks above this line, I'll know that now the fall is bullish, and this is where I'll get my actual shift from on my sell. Okay? And once I get this sell, Uh, we are in for a very nice journey. Okay, up to this level. And we will enjoy it. Okay, we will enjoy it. Mm, so that's the first move. Okay, the second move we have is the NZD card pair. You see? So now you see how these prices are so clever. So price rejected the bid so that when it gets this push, what happens to NZD card also? NZD card also finally gets its what? Its full retest up to this level. You see? Yeah, but first let's start with the monthly time frame. Okay. Thank you, notice. So this is a very nice monthly close, and the monthly is bearish. Okay. Uh, so we're waiting for that retest. And what is this dance confusing me? How did price hasn't yet retested, you see? Mhm. So what's happening here is price at the break here, uh price at the break here, and then price. So in this case, you can see the weekly at the very strong close, the bearish time frame. And what do we need? The weekly time frame. Need the retest at this point. And that's where price is heading to. Very clean trade, very clean setup, by the way. So perfect. I would want to take this badly, but it's not just yet ready. Okay. And so in this case, you can see um on the daily time frame, the price has already it's almost touching our level, you can see. By the end of it, by the end of today, will be around this level. If you continue with this momentum, okay, yeah. Mhm. The US dollar just performs the way it performed yesterday. We can find ourselves here. And when we're at this level, now we reach to the easy part of just waiting for the shift. And that's uh, end of daily rejection here. Okay. And also, the same thing I was explaining on AUD card is that when price will test this level, price will be bullish. Okay. So once we're here, our goal will be waiting for price to have its what? Daily 4 hour shift. And then that entry. And then that will give us a what? Our daily uh red candle. And then once we get that, we are ready for sales. You see? Back then I'll put my stop here. I never, back then I never wanted to be stopped up, even though I was well. So I would make to look my trades longer. But now I thought we can put our stop here. Or even here if you want. But we can put it here, there's no problem. And take profit here. You see? Yes, you very nice. So where USD when we're here, price is kind of confusing. Okay. Price is kind of confusing. Uh, how did the monthly close? Monthly closed bearish. Wow. So even this, and if it's this pair, the monthly has, this is the best monthly close I've ever seen. You can see we even have this head and shoulder. You see? So when price breaks below You just need price to retest this level and price should continue selling. You see? That's all that's left. This is the market structure you have in the month. Look how clean this is. And all you want is price to do this. That's all you want. So it's very clean. Mm, the weekly time frame also shows the same thing. But I need price to come back here. Would have been at this point by today. Yeah. And filling up this candle with no wick. Yeah. Right now would have been filling up this candle. But the daily time frame tried to decided to be a bit slow here. Okay. So that's why we never reach this level. So in this case, we just wait for this to happen. The daily time frame as well. Okay. Mhm. Same with my dear friend. And so the good news we have is price is now bullish in the weekly, the monthly time frame. You see, we're now bullish in the monthly time frame. And when we're bullish, this means that if price wants to go bearish, just come and take out this level here. Okay, that's the main reason. Or it has to make a new low, higher low, higher high, then shift it. So in this case now, this is a great confirmation that price will be buying soon. Just needs a pullback when you can expect another bullish momentum candlestick this month. Okay. Yeah. Especially that price has already broken above the weekly. So we can this is a very, if this found me in the next 10 years, not the next 10 years, the next mm, 1 year, I can hold this trade all the way up to here. I can guarantee you that I can hold this trade up to here. Because that's what price will do. Anyway, the weekly time frame, the price is above, also the level. So we just need the retest in the daily time frame as well. Uh, I need the retest at this point here, and then I can buy. Mm. Wonderful. So, uh, I expect price to come back here, and then we can do the other tricks we plan. Hey, DJPY. Also, um, I expect. You see why I skipped this for a month, for a week. I knew that it would take a week for price to come back here, and price to feel me up, ready myself. The sale. Okay. Yeah. So, in this case, let's see how the week looks like. Okay. So, have you seen now clearly this price has reached this level here? Look at these weeks. It's the same thing with this price here. You see, when price gives you as an entry, look at this week's price will reach this point here. You see, these things just repeat themselves. So, the weekly can see that price clearly has to come back here. The monthly we closed in an engulfing. So, price has to push back here to continue its retest. Because this price has to retest up to this level for it to start buying in the monthly time frame. Mm, which is this point here. Okay. But for now, I want the retest to happen. Okay. We're going to the next step. Okay. Um, what's next is other pairs like USD to POI. They just keep on buying now. Uh, monthly closed very much bullish. USD card price closed very much bullish. So showing right that price should have a retest. Yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. And now the monthly is see why is this monthly or G level? Let me see what's in the okay. There's nothing there. Look at the weekly time frame. So this time next year, I will be holding this trade up to now. You see? That's the level I'm trying to reach with you guys. Uh, but this one I want to retest up to this level. But I like the weekly push. It's genuine and slow. And these are the ones that actually that turns out to be good. Okay. So we just wait for price to reach this level, and then we can actually purchase a UGPP monthly code. You see how the night you closed so nice. Look at this. Very nice clothes. But the day, not the weekly. I don't even the weekly of the very nice clothes. The only problem is the forward time frame. I don't know why it gets so manipulated. Look at this. Mhm. So now it's bullish. So like this, it's bullish. I would want it to come back here and then give me a shift to sell. Everything's working. So after that, GBP card, this pair is left us completely. Would wonder why. This is straight. This is- But the monthly still shows um, price made the high. So price is with us to test this point. And we still wait for it to open. Uh, for this one, the monthly closed bullish. So it's a bit questionable. That's why I want to see how this week will close. Okay? Uh, uh, what can I say about this bear? Price ended up making a new lower low. So price can we test this level? Give that entry. Hmm. I think price will be able to say, okay. So in this case, let's see. Then we can enter our sales from here. I'll stop here and take bullshit here. Okay. So let's just I don't know if you can say if it is hope or not, but we'll see what the market will do. Okay. But one thing I just didn't want was to sell with this kind of week as the previous weekly close. Okay. I wanted price to be clean for this one. Uh, that's a good close on the monthly time frame, I can suppose. Uh, but I need the daily to make a new high, like it's doing now. This one in the daily high. Oh, price came back here again. The entry. No, it didn't come back at the entry. Then that making a new high, but no entry level here. So it's just to load now. Anyway, and AD USD. I still expect the daily to give me my shift. Uh, this is the monthly how it closed. So it closed still bullish, just a strong bearish monthly candle. This one will close in a monthly strong bullish candle. So, but we'll see how everything plays out. Okay. My friend closed the bearish monthly close. Same with this other friend. Same with this other friend. Mm. So, see what happens. Okay. And we can three finger. Uh, Welcome back, guys. So, this is our USD, and as you can see, price has continued the downward momentum. Yeah, and yeah, this was only right. And in such cases, you can see if price closes below this level, you can expect price to even then do anything here. Price to come back at this point here, is stable, and that's where price is heading. But the only problem is, this will not be the problem with this pair is, let's say like this, I was waiting for a 4 hour shift. So the moment price came back at this level, I have to switch to 15 minutes time frame and start looking for an entry. That's the only problem with this pair. Okay. Rarely when you see a full retest in the higher time frames. Okay. Mm. So if you look at 30 minutes, uh, uh, also 30 minutes is the same thing. That's why I give credit to my uncle. I don't know how he finds trades, but he catches nice trades through this same pair. Me, just don't seem to see them. You see? So that shows that everyone has his own perfection. In this market, there are many ways you can make money. Many ways. Okay. Because for me here, I was failing to catch a sell, but maybe he just waited for price to break below this lower low here. Let's see. Can I use yeah, you see? And the moment price just broke here, he even switched to the 15 minutes time frame. You see? And waited for price to break outside again. Or maybe even just the 30 minutes. Let me not go anywhere. You see, I waited for this retest and for this break above, and he executed the sell here and put his stop around this level of funds. Uh, Yeah, or around this level. And then enter these buys this point here. You see? So this is how people make money. Then let's say this is the one before. Uh yeah, this is the one before. Then imagine someone enters five positions and he risks 100,000 on each. You make 4,000 times four. That's 1.6 million. You see? So there are many ways people really make their money. You see, just have to find your area. So some might use this. Uh, yeah, it's really crazy, man. You never know. They have their own ways of frustrating this boy. But who knows? Maybe in the future we might learn, but I highly doubt for it. I don't know. Maybe if one day I'm directed, and then we can maybe. But I just enjoy watching this pair. You know, who knows? One time, price might start respecting my analysis, and I can capitalize off this because I've only caught one sale, okay, in this pair, one major sale, yeah, which was at this level here. Yeah, this one here, this one. This one here. Hmm, yeah. So, so yeah, here I remember I took a buy. Yeah. And me and my friend knew that price buy all the way up to here. And I remember this is what we did. Okay. This was our stop and this was our entry. And this was uh my take profit, but I was expecting price to even reach this level here. Okay. So now you see the drama that happened. uh Here, this is where I learned something. If you've seen one of my rules there, it says one no risking more than 1% weekly, okay? Meaning per trade, I only take I only risk 1%, so I can't risk 2%. Okay? Uh so then there's also stop loss below above weeks. Yeah, everything was fine. My stop loss was below here and no opportunity and no trade that week. We had a lot of opportunities with that week. No, I didn't pay as I don't trade. So what happened was I entered this pair, very nice, very clean, just like this. I entered this trade and my take profit was 1 okay. That's what I wanted. That was in March, yeah. Yeah, in March. In March. Is it in March? Yeah, it was in March. So yeah, just after right after my birthday, yeah. Me and my friend were saying, uh, was it in March? No, 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 no. It shouldn't be right after my birthday. It should be, aha, it was here, not this spot here. It should be in February. Yeah, well, this is where I entered myself. Mhm. So I entered just the moment I saw price break above. You see, the moment price broke above, and the moment uh price retested, and it gave this engulfing candle here. So I was just waiting for a pullback, and then I put my stop at this level. Okay. So the initial take profit was I have to wait for price to come back here. This is what I planned, and my friends saying I just hold again. So when I entered this trade, I think I even increased my stop at this level, just to be safe, I remember. And so when I entered this trade, um, uh, I said to myself, this is a trade that won't lose, okay? Plus the US Iran war was also in progress at that time, so when it was at its peak, okay? Yeah. So then I said to myself, so since this trade has no guarantee of me losing until I make the most out of it, which it didn't, you see, I said to myself, let me catch some trades so that because this one I'll be holding until price gives me something. Okay. So then I got the trade in Euro JPY. And that trade was a let me bring it up. Euro JPY. Oh, JPY. Don't worry, you learn something from this. Trust me. Yeah. I took a trade. Let me see what happened here. Let's check. Okay. So I had this save by one. Okay. So I ended up taking three trades. Well, four trades. I took AGP JPY, GPAUD, Euro JPY, NZD card, and Euro NZD all in 1 week, by the way. Okay. So after I entered my ZAR USD trade, okay, price came back. Price was just it was everything was fine then. Something came to me. I entered first GBP JPY. GPAUD. I sell at 1.90. Uh, this one, yeah, this one, this trade here. Mhm. This one looked so clean, right? And it was. And price ended up selling, but see what happened. So this trade came about because of this move here. Okay. Price was making lower lows. It was bearish on the 4 hour and it made the lower low. You see? Then when price tested this level, this is where the holding thing came in place, you see? So instead of me waiting for price to break below, since its retest was inside the OG level, I entered right after I saw this engulfing here. You see? That was my show strategy. And what happened was I got stopped out, you see. So if I said to myself, okay, before I execute this trade, let me wait for price to break below the test and then go off, then I sell, that would have saved me, you see. Or at least if I delayed and this happened here, still I wouldn't have taken the trade and I would have even though price went to take profit, it's better I didn't lose. So that was my first mistake, you see. So now I'm pissed I get stopped out, but my ZAR USD pair is running smooth, by the way. Okay. Uh, then what happens is I get a trade at Euro JPY around what point? 1.5, 1.15, not this trade, 1.1, no, no, 1.82, uh, 1.82, should be somewhere here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I took this trade. I went completely again. I made another mistake. Before I was bullish, but because of losing to that trade, I wanted to make my money back because I said, why they took this 1,000 away from me. You see? So my plan was, why not just take this trade, which is so clean because of my, you can see there's this head and shoulder pattern, and then price has broken with these two candles, you see, here, and then we take my sell here. Very wrong analysis at this time, and my take profit was here. Yeah, I remember. So you see, the first thing is the 4 hour is bullish. So if I really wanted to sell this, I would have waited for the 4 hour to at least shift, then I can sell. You see? So I get stopped out with this pair. Now I'm frustrated and I see the ZAR USD trade. Uh why is it? It's running 1 to 2, yeah, somewhere here. Somewhere here. Okay, it's fine. It's more like I've not lost anything because I was somewhere here, yeah. Because my trade is just 1 to 2, yeah. You see? So then what happens is I then enter two trades at once. Because now I say, okay, now this is my revenge. And these trades were clear. They were clean. One was NZD card at 0.881, 0.81, 0.81, so it should be this side somewhere here. 0.81, 858, 0.81. Mm, when was this? It was a buy. I even deleted it. I'll find it still. This was on March 11. Mm, no, it wasn't on March. It was 27th, 25th February. Yeah, yes, 25th February. Mm, aha, should be here. Yeah, should be here. Uh, 85, 85. Yeah, this is the trade I took. I took the trade here. Yeah. Mhm. My stop was at 0.85 to what? 527 here, somewhere here. So I end up taking this trade because it was clean. By the way, you can see before the shift here. This trade was it was really failing to give us an entry. So it kept on going down. Then price went broke above. So the far was bullish. And let's just say in today's modern strategy I use and see if I was correct. This is the lower high it left, higher low it left. So Price we tested, which is fine, but failed to give us the entry. It went below. So now we're waiting for price to break above. You see, price breaks above, price tests. Price gives us a very nice morning, evening star formation. And I enter my buy at what time is this? Point one. This is this is in the morning. No, it's what time is this? 19. Mm, no, this was at 8 a.m. When I just woke up, that's when I entered this trade. Instead of when I was out of session. So if I had that rule, I told you I only enter during London or New York session, I'd have avoided this loss. You see? So all these rules you see me, the ones I've told you is because I passed through them and they affected me. You see? So I enter this trade and put my stop here. The entry is correct, but different time and I get stopped up. Bah! So now I have three stop outs in 1 week plus my ZAR USD trade is running. And by the way, I entered two trades at once. This one, and I just woke up, and this other one. This other one is Euro GPP. Let's just look it up for the sake of this. Uh, uh, Euro GPP is here. Oh, it's here. Euro GPP is sale at 0.86612 on the 27th. The next day, I added one more pay, one more trade. Is it? I took that trade on. I took that trade on 25th. Then after I saw it was going up, I added one more. So um, in what in February should be low. I will. Is it this one? No, no, I remember I got this trade 20, 20 what? 27th. It was a sale. Where did I sell from? At 0.66, 0.86612. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one. Should be this one. Euro NZD. Yeah, sorry, not Euro GBP. Euro NZD. So I was confused. Hmm. And, I saw that one point. I think this one here. Yeah, this is the same. No, 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 this is April. Should be someone here. Hmm? Oh, it was on the 25th. Yeah, the same day. Yeah, yeah, I remember this level. I even polished it out after losing. 25th, where is 25th? 25th of February. Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. Yeah, yeah. I remember. This is what I was looking at. Mm-hmm. Very nice trade, by the way. Yeah. Ah, at this point, at 1.7, 268, 2, 6, uh, yeah. So I entered that somewhere here, somewhere here. Yeah, so I'm sure I must have switched to the 3 hour time frame. Let's see. There has to be a reason I took this sale. Yeah. So you see, in the forward time frame, it was not clear. So I end up taking up this sale. Yeah, at this point, I saw this engulfing. Again, what? This time, 5 a.m. Uh, I think I took this. No, no, no. It should be 5 a.m. New York session. Yeah, somewhere here. This is where I took the trade. Yeah, yeah. My stop I put at this level. What is this? Mm, 1.97267. That should be the same level here. Yeah, because I saw this engulfing in the pin bar, and then I caught this sell. And my stop loss was at 197,839. Yeah, somewhere here. So this is my trade. I entered at this range. Okay. So the four at the shift, if you can clearly see. Yeah. Uh, the four at the shift, and you can see uh, the price at the very high chance of selling, but the 4 hour never gave me. You can see since price shifted on the 4 hour, I was supposed to wait for price to come back here. You see, because this is where price shifted from, and price, you see, price at the final retest, but when it retested, it already made the new lower low, so it was bullish. So I wasn't supposed to take this sell, you see, because I would have gotten stopped out. You see, but before we knew that knowledge, this is what we moved off. So now I lose all these trades in a day, in 3, 4 days. And what happens is, uh, I look at the trade, the gold trade, and I see it comes back to one here. I see it comes back to this level. On the what? On the 24th. No, no, no. Actually, it was even up. Yeah. Uh-huh. Somewhere here on the 25th. Wait, where's the 25th? Here. Yeah. Yeah, then I saw price playing around this level. But I think, uh, oh, yeah, yeah. My entry is supposed to be this level. Yeah, it's supposed to be this level here. Because I wanted price to break this high. Yeah, then my stop was below here. Because I saw a 1 to 1 at this level. That's when I now just, I even broke down and like, this is just pissing me off. Everything is going the wrong direction. This is now a one-to-one. I might lose it. So I ended up closing, you see. So if I held this 1 to 3, would have catered for all the 4 trades I took, you see. But it's good that I closed because I now learned the consequences of trying to trade more than your percentage in a week. Okay. Yeah. And so when I tell you you want to trade once a week, I know if you want, you can maximize yourself, but don't go beyond two. The rest is just be gambling in this strategy. Okay. Unless other strategies, but for this one, you only need one. The mean maximum you can go is two, if that's what you want. Or you break down the 1% to 0.5, 0.5, and you get two chances. See? Yeah. So this was the last gold trade I ever took. And I was right about the move, but I only closed here because of the move I saw in the other time frames. You see, on the other trades. So if I never took any of these trades, I would have made this much easily. You see? And I would have been comfortable with all this move. So this is a lesson that when you're in a trade, don't take another trade, even if it looks clean. Okay, because when you lose, you start finding ways to balance it so that when you win the one you are sure of, it makes sense and you end up taking the wrong thing. Okay? Yeah. Uh, so yeah, go back to Vam again, go back to the life again. Now let's go, let's deal with our friends. The reason I took time is because I know we're still at the same level and we are still waiting for price to break above here, you see? Yeah, so we're not being left out at all. Uh, so instead of me spending the last 30 minutes we've spent telling you about the same thing we're waiting for, I decided to just tell you some things I used to do. So that if you are watching this video and you see us being your lives, maybe it might help you one way or another, you know, because we are all not perfect. And best advice is try to just write down your rules to be hard for you to break. Okay. Uh, then the next thing is NZD card. Also the same thing. I'm just waiting for price to come back here. You see? And price hasn't done that yet. Uh, so it's really a very uh good lesson that you can get from this trade. And what can I say about this trade? Yeah, so now you see that that's where you saw me now build up my holding strategy because of the mistakes I did trying to chase trends, trying to be active in the market. You see? And you never actually notice how much you've improved unless you sit down and go through your past mistakes. That's why I was doing that. And moments like that, that's when realize, oh, we've done something good. Okay. Those small improvements will attract what you are looking for. Okay. Mm, so then, in this case, we need price to come back here. And when price is at this level, we then look for the holding, the shift on the forward time frame patiently, by the way. Okay. Because the long journey has been made, which is this one. This is the journey that's the longest. Because you are not sure if price will retest or if to just say, I won't come to you and continue selling. Okay. So same with this level. The long journey has been made, and now we are just at the waiting spot. Okay. Because price would have easily decided to continue selling, and this wouldn't have taken place. Same here, price would have continued selling, and that wouldn't have taken place. So now we have accomplished the easy part, and I like what the half London session open and the New York session, the Asian last candle and that pose has done. I like this. Uh, the London session should be 10 a.m. Mm, so uh, we can just wait for price to come back here. Yeah, especially if this next forward time frame can close within this level, then you've had our retest we're looking for. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Price would have easily done the other way. And this is what price is trying to do now. You see? So that's why I was saying the hard journey is price coming back here. Okay. Once price is at this level, you've already matched, accomplished the hardest part. Okay. Now, so still we still stand with our strategy and our approach. We'll just wait for price to come back here. That's all. That's what we need. Price to come back here. And then we'll see if we can sell. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully price can reject the same way it's been rejecting this level. So hopefully price comes back here. And then can catch that sell. Mm-hmm. Then USD CHF the same thing. Price is kind of rejecting, but still stands one price to come back here. So in this case, all we do is just wait. Same with this pair, you can see we wanted the retest, but it's kind of slowing down. So let's just wait, okay? Price will correct if that's to correct. Uh, uh, that's it, I think. Yeah, I think I can release this video as I have nothing else to add you guys to. Mm, okay, let's close the bullish. So now we just hope and see what this new for again will do. Uh, but we're still price come back here. Next is in the decline. Previous four candles bearish, but then like what's going on now? Just have uh and it's the same thing. System system analysis. UASD previous four again broke below. But I like this current for a push. This is fine. Uh, shows price is still trying to fight for this retest. Okay. Uh, so for now, just wait for that to happen. First, take out this high, this level here. Okay. Thing is, let's see it just see the same thing price kind of closed but in the last four candle. But nevertheless, this new four candle, since that price is uh fighting to correct all this push, the price can have that final retest now. You see? Uh, so I think that's it. Yeah, so I'll take you at 8 p.m. and we can make that long video with you. Okay, but now sales price trying to retest. Yeah, this is our USD. On that part, or as usual. Okay. Anyway, see you next. Uh, welcome back, guys. So this is say 8 p.m. session. Uh, and let's go through what the market has done. Uh, so you can see that our pair price has showed us it's holding in the daily time frame, the first step. Okay, but this holding is not enough. If you can see, it is not enough. So I'm coming just a minute. So back as I was saying, uh uh the retest we have is fine. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's fine. But mm, if you look at the forward time frame, price has still too much things to do, a lot of things to do. Okay, and I like that we're having this push now. I like that, and this indecision candle is still very much healthy. Uh, what I would want for now is price. Uh, uh, what I would want now is for price to buy above and retest and then break. And this is the whole idea that you can see that price is trying to follow. Now you see? So if you look at this, you can actually see that price needs to make another high here on the forward time frame for me to sell. Uh, and then when I have this high, I will need the new high low and another high. You see? Yeah. What does this mean? Price might have another daily bullish momentum next. You see? Which is also still fine. Okay. Then when we get this, uh, then we'll be waiting for how the 4 hour will have its break. Either if to be at this level, mm, or it will be at another point. However, it will play it, okay? Mm, if price will decide to make a higher high and then shift at this level, it then can give you a sell here. This is still fine, okay? So my own job is to tell you here is I need price to make a new high, that's all. Okay? If we get the new high, then we'll start worrying about the shift. Okay? Because what I want is at least a new high. If either even if it happens at this point, at least it's close to our what? Our OG level, you see? Mm-hmm. Then I can look for price to give me something like this. Then I can sell. Okay? Uh-huh. And once we get that, my brothers and sisters, can be this week, can be next week. Uh, like remember, as I was like what I was telling you earlier in the I think this afternoon that the hardest part has passed, which is this level. Okay? Mm. And since this hardest part has passed, the easy part is just waiting for the shift. And this can happen if it want next week. There's nothing wrong. So long as we know that now we are due for a sale anytime soon. Okay? Yeah. Uh, so uh just have to be patient. Okay? And that's all I can say really. Uh in this case, in this case, uh you can use NZD card and see how price is also respecting. So even in NZD card you can see it's the same thing. The hard part has already happened. Happy? The only part that's left now is price to enter our retest zone, you see? And I think AUD card and NZD card most of the time they move the same direction. So that's why you even saw NZD card, AUD card selling a bit. So that this push here, even in AUD card may make sense because we are also expecting this push, you see? Yeah, so don't look foreign to us. Uh the next thing is Euro USD, right? Price almost brought us back at this point, but price just ended up failing to break above this level. Okay. So if price failed to break above this level, what does this mean? Hmm? Uh, what this mean is, uh, we still wait for this to happen, but I'm having very good expectations still because of this week price has left. Okay. There's a high chance that this new 4-hour candle, even though it's the last 4-hour candle, uh can do something. Okay. It can we fill up this week. Okay. Maybe up to this point or even up to this level. You see? And then we can call it a sale, right? Uh yeah. Uh the only thing that's there is just patient for this one. Okay. Uh but for USDCHF, price actually uh managed to close bearish the same way it was pushing. So uh what I would also want now is just price to break below here for today to be very nice if we have that break with this last 4-hour candle. Because if we have that break, this will now mean all we have to wait for is price to come back here. That's all. That's all. Okay. And this all depends on how price closes today. Okay. Yeah. Mm, let's check on GPUSD. Our trade. Oh, price actually came back a bit, you see. Like I told you, if you want, you can put your stop at this level. And price came back a bit, but was revived from this previous candle. You see? So just like that, this price has started buying, you see? And the daily has shifted at the peak where price would have gone bearish on the weekly time frame. Okay. And imagine we've been waiting for this pair, but the trade happens at the point price where price is at a level where we would not take the buy or sell because of its situation. Hmm? So how do we react to such things? There's nothing we can do, my brothers. There's nothing we can do. Uh, the only thing we can do is mm, join price at this point here. Is this too big? So as I was telling you guys, mm, imagine this happens at the level where price we're expecting to sell. That's why I always tell you, as long as don't see any shift, the analysis still stands always. Majority would have thought this is bearish now. There's no way price will buy. Okay. But you see what price has done now. So I was thinking, is this too big for me to join? It is just valid. So the only way we can join these buys right now mm, is to see uh, how price reacts at this level. How it breaks at this level. We test it. Okay. Yeah. So we'll see. Mm, this is now 19 in London session, but New York is just 14 2 p.m. now. Uh and that's it. That's it. Uh yeah, so I'll meet you at 10, then we can have a close and we can call it a day. But I like today. Everything was fun. Yeah, everything was fun. And we get to see this play out. uh I wish we'd have taken this. Oh, but the only bad part was price was at this uh last OG level, close to breaking here, by the way. Here. This is where price was on Monday, on Sunday here. So it was a wise decision. Okay. So this is still fine. We can just learn from it and see how price takes us. Okay. Who knows? Price can find us at this same level next week and we can join in or something. But that's it for now. Thank you guys. So this is the close of today. You can see price is retesting at this level and price seems to not close now close out around this level, but this is fine. Tomorrow we can hope for price to break above. But I really wanted price to close at this level. Have been way easier for us. But the forward time frame is still playing out. So you can still hope for price to break above. Okay. Uh, you can still hope for price to break above. Not even during the 18, 19, 2021 hour period. Okay. Then there is AUD card. Uh, price has made. I think this would be a holding close for today. And for now, what I can just hope for is what I was telling you. The price when we wake up tomorrow be in this range. Okay, that's what we be waiting for. And then we have Euro USD. Nothing has happened so far. So hopefully this can happen during the Asian session, or else this would be a long wait. And I think maybe the reason why price has been tested is because I told you this can be respected because this is where price was supposed to buy from. Yeah. And price is respecting it. So let's see what price do in the Asian session. Uh, Then USD CHF, we have NZ, we have price breaking above this level. But we'll see how the 2 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame close. If at all price ends up breaking below this level, then that will be good for us. And we can consider that a sale, right? And we'll know that price will be on its way to test my level here. Okay? Uh, yeah, so but the day might close with this candlestick, but this is fine. This is really fine. Then tomorrow we can hope for uh a very strong bearish engulfing. Okay. Mm. So as of now, that's what we have for today. Then in these other pairs like AUDJPY, you can see price failed to test this level here. You see, price failed to test, but just the same as AUD card. We expect price to then buy more tomorrow. Okay, because it's only right that price buys more after this zone. Okay, because this has to be retested regardless. And don't worry about this retest. This daily bearish candle. Just know the price will soon come back here. Okay. Yeah. Mm, uh, 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 so that's what we are waiting for. And then USD JPY price bought massively. So for this one, I really have no say. Let's say the daily time frame. Yeah, not until price comes back here. Yeah. And it's really shocking because I was expecting this pair to have to at least reject because this was its all-time high. But price just continued buying. Then we have USD JPY, USD card. Also price almost had that form of retest build up, but the daily today kind of trying changed it all. But I believe more we can have a bearish close that will give us the confirmation we need for price to continue retesting. Okay. So now, all that's left is as patience. Then ZD cards, the same thing. Uh, I like how the daily will close. This is healthy. Just indecision. So there's still a chance that price might buy more tomorrow. Euro GPP, this pair is just I don't know what I can explain. Or what I can even say or comment on this pair. uh but all I can say is this pair recently has just been moving however it wants to go. Because this is where I was expecting price to um, shift, and it shifted, but you can see that even if it shifted, it broke below. Instead of breaking outside and testing, price has sold. You see, it's acting like it's ZAO USD, which is shocking. But anyway, I'll just let it balance itself out. Then we can consider new sale opportunities, okay? Yeah, but as for now, it's just moving in its way. But I think this weekend I'll try to analyze this pair more so we can know why it's been moving in this way. Okay? And then there is GBP card. We never got the retest. Price finally made the high. So that's a different story now. DNZD, you can see price will close bearish today. Uh, but you can see price has retested this level without any entry yet. So we still expect the forward time frame to come back here and give us a proper entry. The last is USHF. The daily is kind of rejecting below. So we'll just see what happens. Uh, Tomorrow, this week was I need price to buy a bit higher. Okay. But so that's it for this week. This day, and we can call it a day and continue where we've ended tomorrow. Okay, that's where we start from. And we'll see how the 4 hour will close, how the Asian will perform, and we can pick it up from there. Right. So have a good night and God bless you all.